Hey, what's up, guys? Alpino6 right here. You guys have probably been wanting this for a while, but today I'm going to give you the answers to the Slender in Real Life quiz. So here they are. So if you remember if you remember what the questions were, if you don't, you can go back onto my channel and find the video Slender in Real Life Q&A. Watch that video first if you don't know what the questions are, and after you've watched that, come back to this video. Okay, so question 1, I won't bother reading out the question because it will just take too long. But anyway, question 1, there was 2 correct answers. The correct answers were C, 16, or D, 18, as for how many episodes there were. Actually, I will read the questions because it makes it easier. Anyway, question 2 was which character says, "What a great day for a nature walk" in episodes 1 remastered, 2 remastered, and 11? And the answer is A, Charlie. You probably would have known that already if you watched the series. Anyway, question 3, which character is described in this question? Dark hair, hat, same hat as Charlie to be precise. Red and white shirt, glasses, dumb, and sudden antagonist. And if you know who is being described, the answer is A, Clem. Question 4 was, so who says "so what now" frequently in the series? Well, the character that says it only says it in episode 13 and 16. And if you remember who it was B, Charlie. Question 5, who was introduced in episode 7? Don't click off this video and watch episode 7. See if you can remember, or just guess if you don't know. Take a guess. I'll give you a couple of seconds. Okay, that should be enough. Well, I forgot to say the options were A, Lauren, B, Kate, C, Clem, or D, Hunter. So between those 4 options, you can choose one. But just before I reveal the answer, if you don't know, just click off or just pause the video. Anyway, the answer was A, Lauren, the girl in the black shirt. Anyway, question 6. Which character is described in this question? Short, light brown hair, white shirt and jeans. If you remember correctly, it was A, Carl. Okay, question 7 was whose nickname is Carly? If you remember correct, if you've watched the whole series, the character is described in 16 and I think some other ones. But anyway, the answer is B, Carl. Made a mistake there. Anyway, question 8, whose nickname is Urine? Now, think, if you haven't, if you just guess, if you don't know, what does the word urine sound like, or what does it sound similar to? But if you already know, and you think you got it right, it was B, Lauren. So, question 9, whose nickname is Cake, Crate, or Nate, or Jake? Now, what does that name kind of sound, what do those names sound like? And yes, it was A, Kate. Question 10 of 20, whose nickname is the scary tall man, Gary Coleman, the Very Bald Man, or Gender Man. And if you judge by the nickname the Scary Tall Man, it was A. Slender Man. Now, question 11. Whose nickname is Charlene? Now, basically, out of the two options, they're basically both correct. It would either be Charlie or Carl. Because if you remember, if you've seen episode 4 and 5, in episode 4, Clem says, so what was that big thing with all the hair that ran at Charlene? And Clem was pointing to Charlie. But in episode 5, Clem says, what's wrong with Charlene? And he's looking down at Carl. So technically, if you thought it was Carl or Charlie, you're all correct. Question 12. Which character is described in this question? White shirt, dark brown hair, and black shorts. And if you thought correctly, it was A. Hunter. Now, question 13. Which character is described in this question? A grey shirt, hat, blue shorts, then changes to light brown shorts. I wrote down, actually, accidentally wrote down light grey shorts. Anyway, the answer sorry about that. The answer, well, the two options are Charlie and Clem, but technically the right answer is Charlie. Although, if you've seen Slender in Real Life 16, if you've seen the end of it, you'll know that, well, you would have seen in episode 14 that, well, it started in episode 13, Charlie wasn't wearing any pants, but in episode 14 he got new pants on. So from 14 to 16 he was wearing the same pants as Clem. So, and then at the end of 16 he woke back up into place from episode 2 remastered, that little kind of treehouse kind of thing, and he found Clem's shirt and his glasses. So once he put those two things on, he looked exactly like Clem. So technically, if you got A. Charlie or B. Clem, if you chose one of those as an option, you're correct. But technically, the correct one is Charlie. Alright, question 14 of 20. Who is introduced in episode 11? Now, the options were A. Hunter or B. Clem. And if you've seen episode 11, you'll know that it was A. Hunter. Now that's the actual name of the guy, the actual name of the actor. I don't think his character has a name, but anyway, it was Hunter. Question 15. Now these next three questions, 15, 16, and 17, they're kind of spoilers, so if you don't want any spoilers, just skip ahead. Like, if there's subtitles on this one, click like that much on the seek bar, that might bring you to question 18. That's only if you haven't seen the following episodes, 11, 15, and 16. So if you haven't seen those episodes, then I suggest you mute it. But anyway, question 15. Who dies at the end of Slender in Real Life 11? Now, if you've seen it, then you'll know, because Hunter, he is killed by Charlie, and then Kate is shot by Charlie at the end, so technically, two people, Kate and Hunter. So if you chose either of those options, you're correct. Right, question 16. Who dies at the end of Slender in Real Life 15? If you haven't seen Slender in Real Life 15, I don't know, you can go and watch it now if you want. Just type up Slender in Real Life 15 by Gen Text. You'll probably just need to type up Slender in Real Life 15. No, probably don't need to type by Gen Text, but anyway. The options were A. Lauren, B. Clem, or C. Carl. And the answer was A. Lauren. Although technically it was an accident. She wasn't actually meant to die. Okay, question 17. Who dies at the end of Slender in Real Life 16? The options were A. Clem and Carl. There's two people. B. Charlie and Clem. Or C. Charlie and Carl. Now, if you've seen Slender in Real Life 16, first Charlie shoots Clem in the stomach, then Carl picks up the gun and shoots Clem. So technically, then Clem's dead. And then Carl suicides after that. So if you chose A, Clem and Carl, you're correct. So if you got that, give yourself a pat on the back. Right. Question 18. Who survives the whole series? The options were A, Slenderman, B, Charlie, C, Clem, or D, Charlie and Slenderman. Now there's three options. Well, two of the options blend into the third one. Combine into the third one, I should say. The right options were Slenderman and or Charlie. So if you got either of those right, or if you chose option D, Charlie and Slenderman, you're correct. Question 19 out of 20. So after this one, it's just the last one. Which song plays 4 times in separate episodes? To be precise, those episodes are 3, 4, 12, and 16. So if you haven't seen those, you can watch those episodes. It will be a scene where either the characters are walking around and they're talking but you can't hear what they're saying, or it's credits. And if you've heard it before, then you'll know it is A, Slender Haunt outro song. And question 20, the final question. How many times does Carl beat up Charlie in the entire series? So try to remember the amount of times that Charlie was beaten up by Carl, like punched and strangled. And if you counted episodes 12, 13, and 16, that is option B, 3 times, then you're correct. Yeah, so those are the answers to the Slender in Real Life Q&A. Also, I have one more quick announcement. Well, it's not really an announcement, it's just a kind of like a, I don't know how to say it, just telling you one more quick thing. I have got the 4th generation of Bean Boozled. I might make a video on it, I'm not really sure. But anyway, if you want to find out what the flavors are, I hope you can do this, but let's try to get up to this video up to at least 100 likes. When that happens, I hope I still have this. But anyway, the way that this container works is that you have this thing on the front, a little lid, you open that, and then you lift this up until it's like that. You'll be able to see a straight line, hopefully. And then you simply just lower it, and it brings up 2 beans. See? It's supposed to only bring up 1. But yeah, so for example, this one brought up either canned dog food or chocolate pudding, or coconut or spoiled milk. Technically, the bad one should have been baby wipes, because that's what I had in the last version. There's a new flavor in this one, the 4th generation, but if you want to find out what that flavor is, you might already know what it is, but if you don't know what it is, if you want to find out, get this video up to at least 100 likes, and when I do the next video, when I do this in the next video, the challenge, you'll find out what it is. So yeah, but I'm sure you already know what it is. But anyway, yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share to receive more videos from my channel. Right, peace out, guys.